Hello everyone, this is Matt from Tabletop Japan, and today we have a exciting unboxing video for you guys. We are opening up Final Girl Season 2, which just arrived in Japan. Let's get right into it. Okay, inside that big cardboard box we have two smaller packages. We have the main box here, and then this stuff over here, which is kind of spoilers and mystery boxes and accessories and stuff. So let's do this all at the end. Nicely wrapped up, you love to see it. There's been a big problem with getting some Kickstarters in Japan that they come through and the boxes are all damaged and stuff, but this is looking pretty well packaged. Yeah, here is the main package. Final Girl Season 2. And for anyone thinking about buying this is important. If you are to get any of these, they have this kind of cool but also slightly difficult to understand system where you need to own the core box, which came in the Season 1 Kickstarter, or you could buy separately as an add-on, I think, or you could pick up as retail. But you combine that core box with any of the boxes in here, and that will give you enough materials to play the game. Okay, so here on the front we have the 5 new killers. We have the Big Bad Wolf from a kind of Red Riding Hood fairy tale thing. We have the Strangers from a kind of home invasion horror movie. We have the one I'm looking forward to, the Evil Morph, I believe it's called, which is obviously based on the Alien franchise. And then we have a kind of general insane asylum nurse and a alien kind of shapeshifter from The Thing. And then these are all the new Final Girls. I'm very excited to play with the dog. Yeah, another Final Girl on the side. 5 feature films, yeah. The box of props, cast and crew, which is the minis, I think. The bonus features and the game mat. Okay. And then here we have the Big Bad Wolf on one side. And I love that they have this kind of organization storage system printed on the outside, or at the backside of the insert, so that you can kind of put it all back where it's meant to go and organize it yourself. Okay, let's open this up. Awesome. So good, yeah. Box props, 5 feature films, cast and crew, bonus features. Let's start off with the game mat. Curious how this compares to the other one, because I think the layout is changed slightly, so it's not just cosmetic differences. I probably would recommend picking these game mats up. It did help me a lot in my playthroughs of the first series. Kind of makes everything set up a lot easier, lets you kind of play without some of the components. Awesome, nice clean design, looks well printed, stitched edges. This is the Series 1 game mat. Let's check that one. Quick comparison. Okay, so they made the horror track a bit smaller. Most of the other stuff seems kind of the same layout on this one, at least. This one has the Terror deck on the bottom. The new playmat has the Terror deck on the bottom mat instead of the top one. And they also have special slots for special action cards that kind of come up sometimes. So that's good. And here is the top mat from Season 2. Get this out of the way. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it looks a lot better when it's put together. I like this top mat with the moon and stuff in it. I think it looks better than the previous mat, which was just kind of... it had the Camp Happy Trails tree and stuff in it. Yeah, the cabin. Oh wow, yeah, the new mat looks a little bit busier. Yeah, I prefer the art on the new one. We'll probably use the new one, see how that goes at least first. Probably don't need to pick up both of these mats when you buy the actual game. Put this all back away. That lovely neoprene smell. Speaking of neoprene, I've got the all-in gameplay all-in of Too Many Bones Unbreakable coming, hopefully in a few months. So we'll definitely be doing a big 1 or 2 hour unboxing and talk through of all the content there is to that, maybe make kind of a buying guide. Super excited to check that out. I do love the art on these game mat boxes as well. Really add to the whole kind of retro aesthetic they're going for. Okay, that's game mat. Okay, next, let's open one of these core boxes, have a look inside. Like I said, I think the one I'm most excited for is the alien one with my girl Ripley on the front. Sorry, not Ripley. I don't know what her name is in this, but obviously a kind of homage to her there. Let's see what's in this one. There we go. All aboard the USS Conrad. It's kill or be killed when you're being hunted in space. The Evomorph will evolve over the course of the game and features a vanishing mechanic where it will disappear only to return when you least expect it, or perhaps, if you plan it right, in a well-laid ambush. The USS Conrad introduces key cards that can be used to access different parts of the ship. Will you kill your foe the old-fashioned way, self-destruct the ship and escape, or perhaps you'll airlock the killer into the void? Awesome, sounds really cool. It gives you kind of Nemesis vibes with different ways to win, maybe. Okay, and then we have the alternate final girl here. I love the way these boxes are designed. So it says here, if you open from this side, you're going to get the Evomorph. If you open from this side, you get the kind of location, and then you can kind of mix and match with the others. So if you want to fight the big bad wolf on the USS Conrad, that is perfectly possible. Okay, so let's open up the Evomorph side first. Awesome. Attached by magnets on the side. Well, yeah. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, this evolve mechanic. He starts with just the one movement, but 10 damage. And then his movement increases massively, but his damage decreases. So it kind of... He starts off with a big attack, and then he gets weaker but faster, and then he builds up again back to the start. Interesting. We've got the special little booklet of rules. A nice tray which does have room for sleeve cards. Love to see that. And then yeah, new action cards that go with the alien, so you can scan for kind of the chest bursters, I think. Yeah, place the Evomorph in your space. Oh no, sorry. Scan, that's in the movement scanner. So yeah, big alien vibes there. We got all these killer terror cards, which are kind of unique because it has the youngling and the adult side. So it will do different actions throughout the game as you progress. Terror cards, they get mixed into the deck and they kind of make it do things. It came out the shadows. Oh god, where did it go? Shadow Blitz. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, and then the dark powers that are a big pain in the ass to deal with. Okay, yeah, and then our new final girls, Vignette and Ellen. Oh, good, awesome. Yeah, Ellen. Yeah, perfect. I'm really happy. I'm really excited to play as this one. Okay, so Vignette, you've only got to save 4 people to power up, and then her ability is you are considered to have an extra hand for the purposes of holding and using item cards, so she can use 3 instead of 2, or a 2-handed and a 1-handed. Place 2 tracking tokens on this card. When using an item with limited uses, you can use one of these items instead. So she's basically really good with items. And also 7 health, quite tanky. Whereas Ellen, you got a bit more work to power her up. And when you resolve a search action, you may look through all of the unused item cards instead of the Space's item deck, which is really powerful. That could help you grab something really in need. I imagine she might be very good in the Creech Manor scenario from the first one, where you have to search through the decks to find the little girl and escape with her. Got a special evolution card. Evilmorph, top half, bottom half, powers, blitz of death, death in the dark, the perfect organism, love it. Acid blood, symbiotic camouflage, razor claws, and then the epic dark power, razor tail. Yeah, well, just big attacks coming out. Awesome. And then secret card, do not open until you have survived the game with Ellen. And you've got these punchboard tokens. Not really sure what they are. Maybe eggs or something. And then a special little green thing, which I guess is probably used for the special evolve mechanic for this monster. And then a special space in the tray where you can put the Evilmorph figure if you did pick up the cast and crew box. Other side location. Oh yeah, it looks awesome. Excited to play on this for sure. Special rules. Super loader, which will be a vehicle, which you also get if you get the box of props, I think. And then a little secret card, this time for Vignette if you win the game with her. Self-destruct counter, crusher, incinerator, airlock. Yeah, this seems like it adds a whole lot. Terror, minor dark power. 2 sets of punch boards. Now, it seems like with the season 2, they kind of went a little crazy with some of the location abilities, maybe. Cramped escape pods, weapons locker, good cooking, emergency override, cluttered shafts, the captain, Jonas the cat, yeah. When I saw, so I missed the season 1 Kickstarter for this, but when I saw season 2 and that it was going to have Alien and The Thing and Strangers and all these horror movies, which I love, I had to kind of go all in and back it. I think season 3 is coming soon as well, so we'll probably be all in on that as well if they do some films that I'm interested in. Let's open one more, just go through quickly. I feel like this is going to be kind of the same, so let's have a quick look at the Intruders, because I think this is another quite unique one. Lock the doors at Wingard Cottage. I love the art on this one, especially. It's got kind of a retro, colourful 80s slasher vibe going on. I've not seen The Strangers, but I heard pretty good things about it. And I think the kind of home invasion genre is one of the more terrifying ones that you kind of imagine happening in real life. So I am definitely interested. When I play through these, I like to put on the soundtrack to the movies and stuff that kind of go with it, and watch the movie before and after to kind of get in the correct headspace, because this is a very thematic game. Cool. Another little thing. This side, the Intruders. Here we've got 3. We got Mr. Baghead, Deer Skull Danny, and the Joker from Batman, I think. I'm not sure. I saw someone post online on BGG, or I think Facebook, put these three guys on Maple Lane from the first season, and you've got kind of a purge situation going on, which would be kind of fun. So yeah, these guys' unique thing is that there's 3 of them, I think, instead of 1. So I'm not really sure how that works, but I would guess you need to take all 3 of them out before you can go on. Well, there's only 2 meeples, so maybe there's only 2. Or maybe the third one's like represented by a different mechanic. 2 final girls, Ginny and Ava. Very cute. Making a horror roll, you may reroll 1s. Choose 2 of the following that apply to all results from resolving the action of the main of the game. So you can kind of permanently buff some of your basic actions. Yeah, I think this one is my favorite art of all of them. Favorite art out of all of them, even though I do love the Alien movie. Tarot cards. Yeah, beautiful. Take a quick look at the location side. Awesome, yeah, so inside the house, and you got some outside of the house locations. Kind of basic tarot cards. Item cards, events, yeah. Setups, and then the little punch board tokens again. Obviously, normally these are all, the items are normally all this color, so I don't know what these supply items are there. And oh, okay, it's like you can kind of maybe board up some of the walls and stuff. Used for craft. Oh, it's got a crafting mechanic. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so I really love how all these different locations and killers really make the game feel different every time. Won't open these, but have a quick look at them. The organism at station 2891. Another one I'm super excited for. Big Bad Wolf at the Storybook Woods. This is probably the one I'm least excited about, which is kind of sad because it's the one that I think they pushed on the marketing a lot, like it's the main one in the box and stuff. But you never know, it might be cool. Just I'm interested in it thematically the least, but it might be really cool mechanically. Madness in the Dark. I really like this girl's design. She's really cute. The Ratchet Lady at Wolf Asylum. Okay, and then that's it. Yeah, good. Let's open up the cast and crew box so you can see what you get. Oh no, there's nothing in here. Yeah, okay, I think actually this is just a storage box and the minis come in the smaller pack from earlier, so you reorganize after that. Sorry, I'm so stupid. The Ryder Games has a really good video on their channel where they show where to put everything in all these boxes. So you get all the minis, you put them in here. All the little the secret envelopes, you can put them in here as well because that's a kind of better place to organize them. Yeah, okay, we'll fill that in later. Let's look at the box of props, which I think is not empty. Actually, I think this is a lot of the Kickstarter exclusives that you can kind of redistribute to the other boxes. Finally got a box of props. Yeah, a plethora of deluxe components and goodies to enhance your experience. Box rulebook. Okay, I think this is just kind of some instructions. Okay. kind of content. The Book of Desperate Deaths. Oh, okay. So they have the gruesome deaths as a PDF on their website, which you can kind of read flavor text for when you die. This is a special Book of Deaths for when you use these new dice, which I'm very excited about. Desperation die, I think. This one? Yeah. So it has a 5 in 6 shot of success. But if you roll that 1, you straight up die. You yeah, you don't lose any health or whatever, you just lose the game. So this is like a kind of last resort dice. See what I get quickly right now. Well, I died. Great, that's awesome. We got these special dice, and they all have different effects. Like this one lets you move more, this one gives you more time. I guess this is healing, a kind of attack dice, a horror reduction dice, and then maybe this is healing. I'm not sure what this one is, maybe. And then we have these lovely, chunky, upgraded health tokens. Remind me of the water tokens from Radlands Deluxe, if you've ever played that. But yeah, this is one of the things I was a little disappointed with from my Season 1 box. The little cardboard ones. So really good getting the chance to deluxify these. These are the last bit of health you have before you die, so you kind of get a second shot at coming back to life, as well as the killer. Kind of make that horror movie moment where, like, you know, Jason stands back up after he's been stabbed. What else we got? We got the deluxe tokens, deluxe bloodlust token, deluxe horror token, deluxe time token. Lovely. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the horror token from Season 1 as well. Yeah, just kind of a little red wooden token, so really happy to use this, kind of paint it up, see how that goes. Also dice. Okay, so that's a search dice. Good. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of cash in your saved victims to pick these up. They've got different tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Excited to play with that. And then some extra cards here. Signature actions. I'm not sure which final girl gets which signature action, but I think these are like special actions that you can choose one of, or is associated with a specific final girl that you can take to kind of make them a bit more variable, rather, or so they get a bit of a different play style each. And then the special new final girls, the promo ones: Agnes, Constance, Julia, and Layla. I know Constance and Julia are from Ryder Games' newer Kickstarter, The Dark Quarter. Go check that if you're interested. I think that looks pretty cool. She looks interesting. She only needs one person to activate. You may kill a victim in your space to choose the following: recover all health, inflict damage on an enemy, gain 2 spaces, then flip this card back over. Okay, so it's like a multiple use action. I'm guessing she's like some kind of vampire or something, maybe. And then these 2 final girls, which I don't know what they're from, but they were included as a promo with the new season: Layla and Agnes. This game is really hard, by the way. I've played through all of the boxes from the first series now, but I think the only one I've actually beaten is the base one, Hands at Camp Happy Trails. I need to try a bit harder. I've been trying to clear the Creech Manor one, but it's really hard if you don't get the correct setup. Okay, bonus features, series 2. See what's in here. Epic finale cards for all the monsters. One More Bite, Impenetrable Armor, We Know Where You Live, Final Assimilation, Enter the Madhouse, Spawn 4 Maniacs in the Ratchet Lady Zone. Yeah, so I think you kind of include these if you want to up the challenge a bit when you become like super pro at this game, but I'm definitely not at that level yet, so these will probably wait in the box until future. Yeah, okay, they're still following this box. Lore and Scenario Book. that is what I took out earlier. So I can put that in here right now. The Gruesome Death books, which I think are PDF at the minute, but they're going to do it in Season 3 of the Kickstarter. And then the feature film rulebook for Season 2, which came in here, which I think is kind of just a condensed rulebook for all the locations and killers here. So you don't have to fiddle around with all the other ones anymore. Lore and Scenario book, I love the inclusion of this. This is a basically a campaign mode. It gives you like specific ways to set up each scenario and kind of play them together in a specific order. So yeah, Evil Morph set up, Death in the Void, got some special lore text, got a special setup with this final girl, these powers, this killer thing. And then when you kind of beat it, you go through and play different scenarios, different locations, and kind of continue. I think that would be a super cool way to play. Not quite at that level yet, though. You need to beat the games on their own first. And that is the base box. Let me put the game map back in. So yeah, this is a really tough game. That is something to think about before you buy it. It's also quite luck heavy, rolling the dice, seeing what you get. If you get the wrong setup, it can feel quite swingy. But I don't know, I don't mind randomness in my game so much. I love rolling dice. I really love it just as a horror movie fan. Okay, let's put this away and let's have a look at some of the add-ons. Got this box here. Oh god, lots of polystyrene. But that's good. Good to protect these precious items we all spend too much money on. Oh god. Oh god. It's going everywhere. Ah! Okay. So this is the mystery box. Just pay $10, get something cool. Season 1 was super cool. I'll open this at the end to kind of avoid spoilers for anyone who doesn't want to see that. Let's start with the miniatures, which there is a lot of. Okay, main box. See them all here. Killers, bigger than I expected because the final girls are quite small. But decent size on the killers at least. And I don't mind the small minis for the final girls because I think that if they're too big, it would kind of make difficulties for the map. Because the map tile is quite small as well. So what do we got here? We got the Evil Moth. I guess this is the adult version. I think there are more ones. I guess this is the child version of the Evil Morph. Quality seems good. Got some kind of joint marks, but not the end of the world. When you paint that up, it'll look good. No like serious problems. So the final girl figures here. Ellen holding a flamethrower. Awesome. Some girl holding a knife. A nice chunky one. Oh, okay. Oh, it says on the bottom, werewolf. There you go. Big bad wolf here. Strong. I don't know what strong means. Oh, okay, this is the organism from the thing. So it's got a fast mode and then a strong mode. And then a tough mode. This guy looking kind of horrible. And then the cute dog figure. Oh. Uki. And hatchling as well here, I guess, for the alien again, one more time. Got just a couple more. Got a stranger. Got, I think that's Red Riding Hood. Yeah, red Oh, Baghead, not... Wait, did I call him Baghead earlier? It actually is Baghead. Who's this? This is Zeke. I called him the Joker earlier, I think. Awesome, yeah, nice set of figures. And then you kind of distribute them into their boxes. So the wolf will go in the wolf box. And all of these final girls would go in the cast and crew box that I opened that was empty. Put that to one side. Then we have our vehicle miniatures. So each kind of location comes with a vehicle. Before it was just kind of a little cardboard token, so I'm very excited for this. Now these are Series 1 vehicles, so these go back in Series 1 that I bought. Got a bike from Maple Lane. Oh, so cute, small. Got a little golf cart. I forget what that one's from. I'm not sure. The boat for Camp Happy Trails. The chopper, the helicopter. I think, I don't know what that was from either. Oh, the golf cart's from the carnival, I think, actually. And then the police car. This looks like a police car. Cool, lovely little dinky miniatures. Just adds to the whole thematic nature. So obviously, don't have to buy these 100%. Oh, there you go. Even got a little notification on the back. So the cop car and the bicycle from Maple Lane. Golf carts from the carnival, yeah. Here are the Series 2 miniatures. People probably cringing at how I'm opening these. Okay, awesome. Kind of a digger here. So what's this? This is a skidozer. Yeah, got some little snow that you can paint on there. Got a raft from the Storybook Woods. An Arctic helicopter, the second helicopter mini, but this one's for the Arctic. Got the super loader. Definitely going to be gunning for this and the alien one. Sorry, Evil Morph one. And a kick scooter for the really cool kids who live in a Wingard cottage. Just be careful it doesn't swing around and hit you in the ankle. Like those razor scooters we all rode when we were young. Okay, then these two are special because they go with this kind of extra feature film. So this, I believe, is a stretch goal, or they added it as anything. Season 1 had one based on the birds. It kind of had a special set of rules, but it didn't have a location. You had to play on another existing location. This one is zombies, Terror from the Grave instead. This kind of has all the components you need. What do we have? Yeah, so these are all the little zombie tokens. Don't need those because we have the miniatures here, thankfully. Little one sheet of rules, how to play with the zombies. Zombies, special abilities, powers, yeah. One final girl that comes with it, that's good. I think people would have been happy even without the final girl in this, but you know, they're giving us more content, so I'm not complaining. Dark powers, terror cards, yeah. Oh, special rules for all the different vehicles. Oh, that's quite cool. Kind of Dead Rising vibes. You just run over the zombies with the golf cart and the police car, I guess. Put that away. And then the two minis for those. We'll go through these as well. Just quickly. Zombie minis. A whole bunch of them. Got one zombie, group of zombies. I think they're all the same mold, which might be a slight disappointment, but yeah, it's okay. No problems. And then the bird minis here, which is good because, again, playing with the little cardboard things. Whoa, so many of these. That's awesome. That's cool. It's a tiny little dinky minis. Just about the size of my thumbnail. Incredibly small. But cute. Seems easy enough to paint. Just give it a quick spray and dry brush maybe. And then, yeah, the 3 birds. Okay, and now for the moment that I've been waiting for at least. Spoilers, if you don't want to know what's in here, please skip ahead to the timestamp I post. Yeah, let's have a look. If you're interested, the Series 1 mystery box had this awesome thing. Spoilers. It had a big Necronomicon box that I didn't paint, but I do want to. And inside it's got these dice that you can kind of roll to determine a random scenario and killer to play. My prediction is Series 2 will be the same thing, but for the new killers and locations. So let's get into it. Oh crap, was it? Awesome, this looks cool. Not quite sure what it is, but it's interesting. Mystery box rule sheet. Do you dare look into the otherworldly mirror? Do so with caution, you may be frightened by what you see. Inside the mirror, you find 2 Series 2 bone dice with the killers and locations. Roll the dice to determine which combination you should play. Behind the mirror, you find a special metal coin. Each side of the coin represents either Series 1 or Series 2. If you own the Necronomicon, before rolling the bone dice to determine a random killer location, you may flip the coin to see which die or dice you shoot. Okay, awesome. So yeah, I was wondering if they would have a random way to kind of choose which series, because obviously the dice only have 6 sides. So this flips around on a hinge. A couple of lovely dice there. And the mirror itself is a kind of Cthulhu Lovecraft themed, which is awesome because I do love the Arkham Horror Living card game. And I do play Call of Cthulhu, the RPG, so nice little prop for that. Just a little cardboard thing. Oh no, how do I get this out? There we go, just give it a tap on the table and it fell out. Yeah, I got Series 1 with hands. Series 2, yes, good choice. With the evil morph right here. See if I can give it a quick toss now. Evil morph. One more time. Hands. Yeah, so that's cool. Stick that back in there. Slide the little thing back in. This is kind of a strange choice because it seems like this kind of falls out without anything to hold it in. So I'd probably I wish it was kind of like on the top, a slid in for the top, or it had some kind of thing to hold it still. It'd be cool I did, but you know, if it's standing up, it'll be okay. Okay, and that's just done. Unboxing finished. Now I have to go and sort all of the components out into their correct place in here. thank you very much for watching, guys. Please comment down below if you want any more content for Final Girl, any how to play videos, or any playthroughs just of one of my games. You may have noticed I'm very new to this whole YouTube thing, so please forgive the scuffed nature of this unboxing. But it would mean the world to me if you would like or share or send this video to your friends who are interested in picking up the game. And my next video, I'm thinking about talking about some RPGs that came through recently, specifically Spire and Heart, and some books that came through a Kickstarter recently called Into the Cess Citadel, Into the Weird and Wild. So I might do some talking about those if you're interested, so subscribe to see that. I also have a Twitter, an Instagram, a Facebook, trying to set those up to try and get the word out about my videos. If you have any requests for content you want to see in the future, just let me know down in the comments. I'm hopefully going to talk about some Japanese games at some point in the future, hopefully. See if people are interested in that. Okay, bye.